Oh yeah. All right, here we go. First drive with the intake manifold spacer from P2R. Alright, so those of you that want to know, the only thing I have done to the vehicle right now as far as performance mods for horsepower gains. So definitely a K&N, cold air intake. It says cold air intake, but it's technically a short ram, you know, because it kind of goes over to the side, sits in the engine bay. I mean, you obviously seen it in the first part of the video of installing the spacer and the intake manifold spacer. Those are the only two as far as horsepower gains when it comes to mods. And all right, so we'll get into it. Right there, it felt very that first little pull, you know, wasn't really anything crazy, but it actually felt really nice. What I noticed is, see these cars, oh yeah, that's a big old bump. These cars stock, they perform, or at least they feel very similar to like a K series, more so like the K20 in the sense of, and the top end is where you really experience all the power, right? Like you want to rev it out. The top end is where you get all the smiles per gallon, I guess you can say. Obviously it is a lot more torque here, don't get me wrong, but I want to say usually from 0 to 3,000 3,500 RPMs, it's not like put you in your seat type of feel, but once you get to around 4,000 in these cars, yes, it feels really nice. It feels really good. And it pulls all the way to red line and it feels good. That right there, it just felt like if it was consistent pull throughout the whole rev range. Let me see. Oh yeah, see, that felt okay. So that felt really good. That felt really good from around 3,500 to 4,000 RPMs until I revved it about 5,000, 5,500. It pulled really good. It felt like there was not, you know, oh my gosh, like wow, this is such a big difference, but it felt like it was just consistently pulling throughout that rev range. That felt good. Let me see. I'll try to do. Obviously, I'm cutting up to the stop right here, so I'll try to do some lower gears first, second, kind of deal. See what I can feel. But overall, like without doing anything too crazy, first impressions, I do notice a difference. It's not necessarily a placebo effect, right? Like I'm very curious and a little bit skeptical that just a spacer with the inch width or diameter will... Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, that was nice. Oh, nice. Let's see. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Okay, so what's weird is what I expected was to gain some in the low and mid range of the RPMs, right? The power band, I expected to gain more there and then kind of maybe feel a little bit more sluggish on the top end compared to what it used to. That's what I expected. A gain in the middle, beginning and middle, and a little drop in the end. But no, this thing pulled all the way through. Like all the way. Like it pulled nicely. Like that felt good. Interesting. It also is going to help with heat soak, right? It's going to keep the heat from transferring from the block to the runners to the intake manifold, and overall going to keep your intake manifold temperatures down. Oh yeah, that was something. That's cool. Let's see. Give it some more pulls. Oh my gosh, this is interesting. You know what? If I were to say the difference in tone, it, at least to me, it feels like it almost quieted it down. Second gear, low. Yeah, that's interesting. And I'll take it. By all means, I'll take it. I was mainly installing this just because, you know, gaining on the low to mid end, so daily driving makes it feel a lot more enjoyable. Now with this, it seems like no matter what, if I roll off the line and smash it, yeah, it's losing traction. Let's see, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna kind of roll and then ease into it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I don't know if you guys heard that, but just as soon as it got to 4,000, 3,500, 4,000, it was slipping. Those. Oh, look, CTS didn't want it. He was about to get gapped. But you see it right there. For example, you know, we kind of went at it for a quick little second. It wasn't anything too crazy, but I stopped. Didn't want to keep speeding up. Right? Because what's the point? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, guys, I'm back. When I got a quick car wash, put a little bit of gas in there, and just driving around for a little bit longer. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is the complete opposite of what I expected. It's obviously I feel more power throughout the whole rev range, throughout the whole power band. It feels like there's more everywhere. But where I'm like shocked is I really feel it on the top. It just like it's like it keeps pulling and pulling and pulling. It doesn't feel like, okay, it falls on its face in a way. Like at the top end of the RPMs, it kind of dies out because the power is more shifted towards the middle and lower. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like low end, okay, it's pulling really good. Mid range, oh wow, it's pulling really good. And once it engages VTEC, 5,000, 5,500 RPMs, and all the way to a red line, my goodness, it just keeps pulling and pulling. It feels faster everywhere. Everywhere, all from 1,000 RPM to where the red line's at, I don't know, 69, 68. Man, it feels really, really good. See if I can lose traction here. I definitely will. And I don't know if you can tell, but right, that was a steep uphill. I was going uphill right now. So this thing pulled really nicely going up that hill, and it's a pretty steep hill. And that was from obviously a slow roll, a 10 mile an hour, 15 mile an hour roll. From there all the way to, I want to say maybe third gear, going uphill. Goodness. But I can tell you without a doubt, I feel it. You can tell there's a difference. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a solid 10 wheel horsepower difference, because you know, 5 horsepower, I don't think that's enough to maybe feel a difference. But 10, just, you know, a instant 10 horsepower, wheel horsepower and wheel torque gain, yeah, that's enough. That's a noticeable difference, big enough to feel it, and that's what I feel. It feels good, feels powerful, feels strong. Now I'd imagine, you know, a true cold air intake, and I'm actually gonna make a custom one, but a true cold air intake with that spacer and let's say minimum a J pipe like that, oh my goodness, you got to get some, you're gonna need some summer tires, because you're gonna be breaking traction a lot. Let me see, do a slow little roll. hear VTEC. I don't know if you can hear it though. Definitely punches above its weight class as far as like different vehicle models, makes and models. You know, you got your like Nissan Z's, I don't know, maybe let's say your Subaru WRXs or even like STIs. Like these things with bolt-ons, they perform admirably. But yeah, guys, that's probably about it. Going back home, right? I can't just keep driving around smashing like this. Would I recommend this? Yes. And the install is not hard. If I were to rate it, even for someone who's not like super mechanically inclined, but you know, they can turn a wrench good enough, this isn't a hard install. I would rate it probably about 5 on the scale of difficulty. And the product itself, you know, with the spacer, the 2 gaskets, and you get it delivered, it's probably under 200 bucks. So to see around a 10 wheel horsepower and wheel torque gain just for under 200 bucks and an easy install, why not? Why not? Please like, comment, subscribe if you have any questions. If you are in the SoCal area and you know you want to get together, hang out, I don't know, cars and coffee, I really don't you know, I don't have many car friends. I have one friend that, you know, he's a car guy, but he's busy. He's a busy guy, so for us to get together, it takes a lot. So I like making content. Or even if you want to get in some runs, you know, you want to get in some friendly runs, you know, whatever you drive, whether you're faster than me or slower than me, like, hey, we can get in some friendly runs. I always like to see where my vehicle stands and you know, what it can and can't beat.